business of the day. So, like I said earlier, happy new month to everybody watching me right now. The first day of the month has it been? I need to please get in the comment section and tell me how your day has been. I want to know how your day has been. Okay. All right. So talking about music, before we bring in, we'll be having a guest today, and of course, I'm your host. My name is Benedicta, or you can call me Super Benny. All right. Before we bring in the guest today and the introduction, let's talk about some things that has been happening, especially in the music world. So, um, with Whiskey, let me start with Whiskey. Of course, you know I'm going to talk about that. So, it sold out at the O2 Arena. That's mind blowing. That's a big thing, not just for Whiskey, but for Nigerians and Africans. And then he had to invite so many artists. Talent Chris Brown was there, and to think about it, that on Spotify is now the artist of the year. That's huge. That's really, really huge. And it just gets me excited that we're doing good for ourselves, and it's really taking us places. It's now international. That's how everybody should be, right? Okay, so I'm not getting your comments. Please, if you can hear me, um, get in the comment section. Tell me how your day has been first, and then if you had something to for me to talk about, let me know. And then if I'm saying something and it's something you want to comment about, let me know too in the comment section. I need to know that we are together. All right. So that's that on Whiskey. Now moving on to with some weeks back, Davido pulled a stunt. Every time I think about that thing, it just gives me some goose pimples. Right? So what do you think? What was the first thing that came to your mind when you saw that video? When you saw the video and the action. There are two things. He pulled a stunt. I call it a stunt. But then the response to that, it was magical, really, really magical. So let me tell you, the first thing that came to my mind when I saw that video, I was like, "Who am I gonna call to send me 1 million?" so, so if he got 201 million, at least the last I heard about it was 201 million from his friends. So he went from 1 million to I even let some people send 5,000. But why? 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 So somebody sent 5,000 and said that he needs to collect 2,005 back, something like that. So many jokes about it. But um, what came to your mind? What was the first thing that came to your mind when you saw that video and when you saw the response? Damn, 201 million. That is not my money. Oh my God, sweet though. It will be sweet to spend. And to think that, honestly, I let me not say I knew it, but I kind of felt it was going to give out the money. And he did eventually. You know his usual saying, we rise by lifting others. It says so much about this kind of person. It says so much about this kind of person. And if not for anything, I give it up to him. On that one, we all need to learn. We need to sit back and learn. Actually, it's that's good. It's a good one. So tell me, what do you think? What do you think? If you're joining us, tell me what you thought about Davido um, requesting for his friends to send them 1 million each. Some even sent more than 1 million. Some were not even disclosed. Like you know when they say, "Don't disclose it." No, you can't send 1 million and say, "Don't disclose it." No, now. So you need to be thinking about that money right now. It's not my money though. Okay, that's that. Okay, away from music a bit, about the NSAS too. And a so report right now is that of course the panel finished up the sitting and they compiled all the results and then they've handed it over to the state. It's commendable. Like after so long, after over a year, because the remembrance was done some months back. Yeah, if I'm correct. And so seeing that there could actually be justice for those that were injured, those that were killed, it wasn't a good day. It was like a black day in Nigeria, Lagos State, um, especially at the toll gate where it happened. So it's good to know that, yeah, we can get justice. People who are affected, families who they left behind, people who their lives changed drastically, like from being able to do some things, and now some of them have to depend on some other people to help out. And so really it's a good one. I'm excited about that one too. So we'll keep following on that and see how that turns out. All right. So after saying all that, I'm not getting any comment right now, but so you can see me. I'm out of the house. Thankfully, the network. Yes. Big Bag, you could make more and join me, please. Okay. So we're bringing our artist soon, and talk more about music. It's the best. I mean, it brings us good news. It brings us result, and so much more. So much more. So tell me, what other thing you want me to talk about in the comment section? Like I said earlier, and if you're just joining us, thank you so much for joining us today. My name is still Benedict Benedicta, but you can call me Super Benny. Super Benny. I'm not Superman, but I'm a superwoman. Every woman out there is, most women are superwomen. At least I know a lot of superwomen. Shout out to Michael Switch. Thank you for joining me. Tiana B, baby girl for life. I see you. Thank you for joining me too. Big Back Music, we're waiting for you. Yes. So, like I said, it's one breezy. Sorry about the noise. It's just one breezy evening out here, and I had to come out here so I can get all right, Big Back Music said is on it. While we're still waiting for our guests to join us, let me know what you think about those things I said. Let me know what your day was like today. If it was hot in your area, no, we all are not in Lagos. Hi, our guest is here. Moran
Hi.
is here. Good evening, Moran.
Good evening. How you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you, and how was your day?
Oh, all thanks to God. It's been great.
Okay, so there was no hustle bustle today. Were you home all day?
No, no, no.
All right, all right. So, Moran, tell us your real name. Can we meet you properly? Like, tell us things about you we don't know. Let's start with your name.
Yeah.
Oh, for some reasons I can't hear you. Can you hear me? Oh, something is wrong with the audio. I still can't hear you. Okay. The network, I guess, we lost him for a bit, but I'm sure he'll be back soon. Pretty soon. So, guys, what's happening now? What's happening in your area? Tell me, talk to me. I won't be doing the talking alone today. Oh. No, today is 1st of December. Let's not start like this. Thank you for joining us once again. This is Big Bag Music One, and we'll be talking about music all the way, all about music all the way. Right, Maureen will be joining us soon again. Hello.
I'm back.
All right, so Maureen is back. Welcome back. All right, can you hear me?
Okay, you hear me now?
Yes, I can. I can.
Yeah, I can.
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
okay,
So
fine.
let's start from where we stopped then. Your name and things about you we don't know.
Well, my name is Carrington Brandon KPS Nam, aka Moore. I'm an artist. also a producer. Like, I make probably almost all of my music.
Okay.
Basically, all I do is entertainment. Like that's where my
All right. Last week, for those that are joining us today that didn't join us last week. Last week, that was how the network in my area were doing as if village people, they followed me down to Lagos. Yes, talking about network. So that's been your please which one of the network? I don't know if I should say this, but which one of the network is good? Because sometimes it's like all of them just do family meeting and they'll just go off. You can't communicate. There are days that you can't enjoy chatting. There are days that you can't even communicate well. That's network for you. But thank God for today. I brought in some superpowers. Super Benny brought in some superpowers. All right. So we're still waiting for Moran to join us. The network, like mine last week, is doing a near and near. It's going and coming like this, going and coming, going and coming. But who watched the concerts though? I'm talking about Wizkid's concert at the O2 Arena. I didn't see the full clip, but I saw, yeah, and to think that he, apart from Chris Brown coming, he brought other Nigerian artists. At least I know about the Ghanaian artist, and he, what he said was that he couldn't believe it that it was at the O2 Arena. All thanks to Wizkid, he was there. You know, thinking about okay where he started from, and this is still much about what I talked about earlier that we rise by lifting others, like David will say. Um, there's it's just yeah, that sport. It doesn't take anything to help somebody else. So I think that's a lesson for today. Helping somebody doesn't make lighting up somebody's candle. Okay, doesn't mean yours will be dimmer. No, it's just that you are in that position to help out. If you can, then do it. That's what I think. What do you think? So that was really good to see. That was a good experience for so many artists that got invited. I don't know why I was. I can sing. Oh, you guys don't believe me. I can sing. So I don't know why I wasn't invited though. But the next one, I'm sure they will invite me. Do we have any music artists here joining us today? All right, Driancto, thank you for joining us. I think Moren is still having some technical issues. The network. All right. Yes, we're back. We're back, guys.
hi. Yeah, I can
Hey,
hear you. Can you
Moren,
hear me?
can you hear me? Yes, I can. Clear, loud, and sweet. Okay,
Yeah,
so
go on,
it's
go
been the
on.
network, right? Mm, yes. Now I think your village people followed you down there.
Don't fire the village people.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I know you've done the introduction. So tell us something about your music. I was listening to the one and Big Bag was playing. To me, it was nice, but then it had this infusion. I could say that by any chance did Fela actually like inspired you to do something? That
Oh,
song or any other song? Yeah, yes, it's laughing because I
actually, I don't know. Freelance music. I never grew up listening to his music, so I guess it's just the
okay.
change of the musical realm right now as branded my music. You know, Afrobeats keep paving way, and it will keep paving way. You understand? So trust me, it's not Fela music. It's just more. Yeah.
No, that's sweet and simple. Okay, so talking about your music too. If we had to put it on a chart, your favorite ones of your music. So one, two, three. Third being the least, the first being the your favorite, most favorite.
So
So what
sorry, I
would it be?
can't pick my favorite song because if I'm making music today, and I listen to it for that probably 2 days. I'm out of that song. I'm making something new. So I can pick one actual song of mine that I love so much because I probably love all my music. Trust me. When I tell you I make good music, I don't mean just normal music that comes to your hearing. That's
All right.
probably the least kind of music you've heard
Okay.
about
Okay.
me. That song you heard, Erie, was just me trying to pass some inspirational messages and all that. But when it comes to me making music, that's the list of the kind of music I can make. Trust me.
All right. That's good.
Yeah.
Hopefully we see more and more and more of that. So what's your belief system with the music community? Do you think it's like one big community where like you get help around it, or the music industry has it grown to that point where you like you're in the industry, you're accepted by the industry, or do we still have that no um the carcass kind of thing in the music industry? What do you
Trust
think
me,
about the music industry right now, especially
industry
Nigerian
right now
music
is
industry?
like a university on its own. And university, it doesn't matter if you're brilliant or not. It just all that matters is how you can make your way into it. That's our music industry right now. Yes, we have many artists supporting artists, but it's rare to see an artist that is going to give a full art to another artist to make it in the music industry. So right now, all I
Okay.
just feel the old artists need to do is keep trying to find their own way to make it in the industry and not waiting for another artist to pave that way for them. Trust me when I tell you that music industry has gotten to the stage whereby you need to just keep pushing yourself. No one is going to push you out there. That's what I realized. No one is going to push you out there. When you push yourself to some certain stage, then some artists, some companies, somebody can decide to assist you. But when you still low live artist or an artist that hasn't even made any way in the industry, it's gonna be a bit tight for you to pave way easily. All by grace, though. There's nothing grace can do.
True, true. I agree with that one, most importantly. Okay. After saying that, what do you think Nigerian industry, where have we gotten to? Are we like at that stage where we could actually like, if I use the word rub shoulders, I don't know if that would be appropriate, but like compete, LD competition with international artists? Have we gotten to that
Uh,
point in the
Nigerian
music
music
industry?
industry is not competing with any music industry. Nigerian music industry is just paving its way.
Okay,
We are not competing. We I realize that
okay,
Nigerians we go to the point whereby we find a way to make sure we're being heard. And that's one thing about Nigerian music industry right now. We are not trying to compete with anybody. We are just trying to make our way, and we've gotten to the stage whereby we are being recognized around the world. Like our
yeah.
our music has gotten to the stage whereby even other music industries are trying to like emulate or imitate our kind of style right now, trying to come into the Afro pop, Afro music,
Hmm?
basically. Understand? So trust me, man. Nigerian music industry. Let's say in the next 5 years, right now, I compete with.
Oh, all right. That's a good one. So let me ask this funny question. If you were not into music, if you're not big time into music, what
I
else
would have been a
would you be
computer
doing? What else
programmer.
do you think you would do?
I so much
Okay.
exactly.
Programmer, yeah.
I so much. That let me say it's computer that brought me into music because I started by recording myself and I met music along
Okay.
the way. I was going searching a lot of things online, wanting to know this, wanting to know that, and I came across a music production application at that time. That's FL Studio. So from there, I thought, okay, if I could be doing any other thing on my PC, then I can actually try to record myself also. My first music I did was recorded by me. Like like uh, the first music I
Wow,
did,
the first one.
Joe, can't compare how I make
Wow.
music then to how I make music right now. But I'll tell you that music I made then, that first music I made then, paved the way for the music I'm making right now. That song was the gateway to who I am right now. It's more than you know right now.
Mhm. All right, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. So if you were not
If I
on
was
air
on
right now,
air,
what
I
would you be
was
doing?
going to see a friend of mine. Like I have my speakers and music equipment in my booth, so I was going to a friend's side to make music. So it's probably still making music.
Exactly. So we're talking about music. You're going to make music. It's
Exactly.
just like it's all
Something.
about the music, 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 music. So there's this belief, right, that artists are not really the serious minded when it comes to relationship. I need you to address that. What's your take?
You know,
Like, you can't be serious. You can't
one
have
thing,
just one person.
one thing
You
you
can't
should
be
know
serious.
is one thing every artist, I believe, I don't know all artists, but one thing I believe every artist should know is your family life is different from your music life. Your relationship life is different from your music life. Music life is a total different world of, so any other world that is coming is a different life. So when we're talking about relationship, like me right now, I don't joke with relationship because man, music would take me wherever I want to be, but if I don't have who I love or who loves me, we all humans, we artists, we also human, man. Like we have some emotional breakdowns too. So if I don't have someone being there for me emotionally, then I'm an artist. So don't think every artist ain't gonna take relationships serious, cause you don't know. I don't need to
Mhm.
expose how my relationship life is to my music industry life. I don't need to I have to keep my
True.
relationship life private. So
Yeah.
that's more of the reason why some people take artists as not taking relationships serious because they don't even expose who they're dating or something. You understand?
All right. Yeah, I do get that. So I need you to do like a
Exactly.
freestyle right now. One of your music, just give us something. We need to we need to hear from you directly. What it could be one of your music we heard before. I have heard your music. People out here may not have heard your music. So maybe a line or two. We need to hear from the horse's mouth himself.
So what do I think?
So
I don't know. I know you like the money, but come balance it out. If you dare to go, if you go conquer, you go balance all baby. You don't need time, as I don't dada. I go wire. I love you as a pata. No man, no yawa. So spread your legs, be look at that. Chop banana inside your mana. Oh, you no need it, kayamata. As I don't dada. I go wire. Yeah. My
okay, so you guys you heard that. You don't need the kaya matter. Maureen said you don't need it. All right. So I can see your
yeah.
hairstyle right now. Tell me the story behind that style. Because at this point have you okay, let me ask you direct. Have you been harassed because of your hairstyle? Have you been stopped all because of your hairstyle?
Nah, nah. This is my hairstyle right now. This hairstyle right
And I
now,
guess
I had it before.
yeah.
I had my dread on before. Like it was already long to my face, but I had to cut it off because I felt I need to rebrand myself and get some things straight. There are some places you need to be that your hairstyle, I don't know, some kind of mentality, some people's mentality that believe the way you are dressed is the way you'll be addressed. normally that's right, but I don't really believe in
Mhm.
that. So, but
Mhm.
you need to follow some things in life to get some things you want. So I had to put it off, and now I'm bringing it back. I'm growing my dread back and caring less about whatever anybody feels. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks or whatever anybody thinks about me just by saying me. You can't know who I am. You can't judge a book by its cover. That's exactly how it is right now. So and this world we are, man,
Right.
people aren't even harassing anybody because of their hairstyle anymore. Like we all understand how it is right now, most especially if it's to entertainment or so. It's them.
Right. Right. All right. So quickly, let's talk about the world. The world right now looks like I really don't get it. It looks like we can't get to that point where we were before. Today I was talking about this. Like I learned like another strain of the
Exactly.
COVID is
Thought about
out. In
that.
fact, even in Nigerian macro. So I'm like, so I asked the question. I said, can we get back to the way we were before? So from you, who I think would have more influence, tell us something about what you think, what's been your worries so far. That sometimes I'm sure you can't even go out. Maybe you have lesser shows because everybody's scared to come out. People may not patronize because people are actually scared out there. So tell us,
Oh,
what's your take on that, and what people should
basically,
be
man,
careful out there too.
firstly, my prayer is this COVID other thing, like I just want it off. Like I want it off. Like people back to the way we live and all that. But one thing I know for sure is it's definitely gonna be off. 'Cause there are all that kind of disease that have been out there before, and we conquered it, and we surely gonna conquer this. But one thing I realize is the fear, all the fear alone is limiting we humans, or should I say we Nigerians, like, 'cause let's focus on Nigeria
True.
right now. The fear of what is going on out there is limiting things we could do, limiting our mentality, and that is not helping us. Stopping basically almost all the business in Nigeria, all kind of things you do in Nigeria because of COVID. I can't move out freely. I have to cover my nose, and you understand. So that
Right.
alone is
Mm-hmm.
limiting. It's a limitation to my work, to everyone's work out there. I'm just hoping, like, if something could just go, or maybe like a miracle or something, and everything is off. I'm hoping, I'm praying for that soon. I'm really hoping.